Hey guys, so I feel fancy with my new little microphones to my collection to my channel. If you guys are wondering where I got these, I got on Amazon. $16. I know, pretty cool, right? If you guys are ever interested in getting these little mics, I will link it down below. Anyways, as you can tell by the title of this video, I am doing an updated Q&A. I usually don't do these type of videos and that like really sit down talk, but I thought I'd do something different today and just update you guys on some things in my life. Also, there's just been some things going on and also like some exciting things coming up in my life, which I am just so stoked for. Anyways, I did post something on my channel a few days ago for you guys to ask me some questions that I should answer. I did ask some more like outside of this, like on my Instagram, but I know you guys didn't see that. But if you guys aren't following my Instagram, I will also link that down below. Also, you guys, I don't know how I feel about this lighting, but we're just gonna deal with it. I'm actually filming this right in front of my window. Anyways, just bear with me. We might just have to deal with this for the rest of this video because I have literally nowhere else to film this video other than just right in front of my window. Anyways, other than that, I do have some questions that I will be answering outside of this of what I asked on my channel. I've just been getting some questions asked from certain other people that I haven't really like answered on here, and I guess they're just like new updates that like I haven't really like updated you guys. So without further ado, let's get on with the first question. Alright, and so the first question is, how have you been doing lately? Anything new going on? I would say I've been doing good, honestly. I've had like my days where, you know, I've just been a bit rocky. I still struggle with depression, and so I do have like my times throughout the day where I am just so depressed where I just don't feel like even talking to anybody. Honestly, I wouldn't say in that way, but sometimes for me it feels like that. But for me, my schedule has just been so crazy busy. It's just been so overwhelming. I'm still trying to finish my online classes and also trying to juggle that with working part-time. It hasn't been bad. It's been okay. I just had my days where I've just been pretty stressed and I'm like trying not to, but like usually whenever I'm so stressed out, I just like, okay, I need to give that all to God. Anyways, I feel like I've been doing good. I'm just trying to take it day by day and I'm trying not to like stress myself too much because I feel like I sometimes stress myself way too much and I just feel like I just can't even handle it. Sometimes it does get too out of hand, and whenever that does happen, I usually have to just like be by myself and just try to calm down. Nothing new going on, honestly, not really. I'm just doing my online classes and also working part-time. Just really trying to get through those and just trying to finish off my summer before I start going into my career, which I will be working in a salon pretty soon, and I'm pretty excited. I will be answering some questions related to cosmetology. Yes, I do have some exciting stuff about that, and I'm just like, I'm so excited just to like get into my career and really just meet new people. I'm so excited about just meeting new clients, making new relationships. We'll get to all of that in a little bit, but anywho, anything new going on? Honestly, just my online classes and just working part-time. Okay, and my next question is, what are your future plans after school? So technically I am done with school, but I'm not done. I am almost done. But my future plans after school, I will say I am going to straight to state board. I have to take a written and a practical. I have to pass both with a 75 or higher. I do pass both. I think you take them in the same day. I'm not totally sure, but I'm just gonna find out when I get there. And then that's when you can apply online to get your license. And guys, I just can't believe I'm gonna be a licensed hairstylist. I don't know why, that's just honestly so crazy to me. I've always been wanting to be a hairstylist growing up as a kid. Anyways, other than that, after I do all of that, yeah, apply for my license online, and then I will get straight into working into a salon. I'm gonna be starting off pretty slow. I am gonna be working in a salon. I don't even know like for how long I want to work in a salon, but I will say for like maybe a few years. It honestly just depends on like where God takes me for this next step of my life. But someday I do want to have my own business, and I've always wanted to have just like my own space, my own client. As much as like I do want to work with people starting off just to kind of get the experience first, and I want to just like step my foot in, I just feel like personally for me that'll just be the easiest thing, is to first start off slow. Like you don't need to rush to like get your own business right away. It is normal for some people. I know some people want to have their own business right away, but for me, I just want to take it slow. So as of right now, I want to start working in a salon, and then maybe down the road, I don't know when yet, I do want to have my own business, and I just like, I can't even wait for that day to come. Hopefully, Lord willing, I am giving it all to God. I'm just gonna be keep praying about it. We're gonna see where the time goes, and hopefully one day that will happen. Okay, this next question, this kind of goes like related back to the other question I just answered, but my other question is, where do you plan on working at? Oh, I forget, I didn't even mention the name of the place where we're working at. So I will be starting off at Ulta Beauty. This was around like the last month of my last semester in the cosmetology program. We had a career fair, and if you guys don't know what that is, there was like a few places there from like different salons. Yes, there was Ulta there. I think there's Fantastic Sam's there. there was like a waxing place, and I've no clue. I've never heard of it before. There's a couple places too that I've never heard of. Also, there was Great Clips there, but yeah, there was a couple places that I had no clue what they were. So me and my classmates were kind of just going around the table, just checking it out. We went to the Ulta table, and guys, let me tell you, it was literally such a good experience. We were kind of just conversating back and forth with the manager, and I just think he was literally just so nice. Anyways, like he was just telling us like, you know, what they do there and da da da. They're just giving out just a bunch of information. And then so he said after that, if you guys are ever interested in like, you know, checking out our place and like what we do, I can give you my contact information. I can text you. You guys can set up a date. So I did that, and it was the following week after that. I think it was like 2 days after that I went to their place. So I've been at this Ulta before, but it was really weird. I never knew they had a salon in the very, very back. I mean, I think it makes sense. Like a lot of people don't really see it because I feel like it is kind of hidden. So me and one of my classmates, we went there the same day. She was gonna go at a separate time, but she was like, you know what, I might as well just go with you just to make it easier. So he just showed us all around of like, you know, their stations, all of what they do. We kind of met up in the back, and so he kind of showed us like this little pamphlet of like all of their services that they do and the prices for their services, and everything that he said was very well explained. I think we met it for maybe about like hour and a half, maybe a little over that. No, I think it was definitely longer than that, because after he showed us everything around their salon, I got to like meet all of their staff members, and guys, let me tell you, they were so sweet. Me and my classmate were talking back and forth with this one lady. She's been working there I think for maybe like I'd say 5 years. I can't really remember, but it was pretty cool. She actually used to own like her own business. She was from Florida. She had her own business for like 15 years. 15 years, that's a long time. Like now, ever since she's been working at Ulta, she now really loves it. Yeah, anyways, that's where I'm gonna be starting off working, hopefully next month. But I'm definitely praying that everything goes well when I start working there. I know it's gonna be a little bit nerve-wracking because it's gonna be so weird going from like a coffee shop to now going to a salon, since everybody was like really nice there. I really loved everybody, just talking to them. But you know what? I think it'll definitely be a very good experience to a very slow start. Yeah, the next question is, I have gotten this from some people, and I was kind of talking about this a little bit before, but it is, do you plan on having your own business someday? Absolutely yes, I really want to have my own business, and like I said, I want to just start off slow by working in a salon just to get my feet wet and getting my experience. But I am praying down the road that I do want to have my own business. I'd say I want it to be like a small business. I don't want it to be like really big, since it only is just going to be me. I just want it to be just very casual and just super small. And I know it definitely is a lot of steps to like get your own business, and especially for a licensed cosmetologist, like you need a bunch of like licenses or whatever. You know, you need like obviously your main license, your retail license, and there's like a bunch more. I did research on this like recently, and guys, it's a lot of steps. You know, in the process, it's going to be super overwhelming at first, but in the time, you know, once you kind of get the process of like, you know, getting your own business, getting your name for your business, it'll be all okay. But I know stuff like this for me overwhelms me a lot. Yeah, just even thinking about that down the road, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to have my own business, and I know it's not here yet. I think I kind of already know like what I want to go for my business, which that's going to be another question I am going to be answering. Yeah, I'm just really excited to just start this journey with my career and just getting into working in the salon. Crazy that I'm going to be doing this career for literally the rest of my life. And I know there's going to be certain times where it is going to be very overwhelming just having your own business, because yes, it is a very big responsibility to take care of your own business. I know that's something I really need to think about, is just taking a good responsibility for your own business. I think it's really exciting, and I've always wanted to have my own space. I've always been thinking about this a lot recently. I also think it'll be really fun just to have your own clients, and if they do end up returning back to you, like if they end up really liking you, it'll be good to make good new relationships. Okay, my next question is, I actually ended up getting this question the last time I did a Q&A. I have not done a Q&A in literally so long, and also I don't really do these type of videos. I've been getting this from like a few people, or I've been getting like some people asking like, are you moved out? Do you live by yourself? Yeah, and related to that question, do you plan on moving out? I don't plan on moving out. I am 22 years old. Well, I'm 22 and a half right now, and I really want to plan on moving out definitely when I get married. But yeah, one, I'm not financially ready to move out, because yes, moving out is a lot of work, and it definitely counts with saving up a lot of money. Yes, I'm going through the phase of like still going through being a broke college student, and yeah, I just don't even have all of that money right now. But yeah, I would have probably already been moved out if I went to college right after high school, so I would have probably already have a bit money saved up. I've been seriously trying to save up money, but guys, it is so hard trying to save up money, even still when I'm working part-time. I'm also doing doing my online classes too, and so I'm only working 3 days a week, and I don't really make a lot of money from my job right now. Yes, no, I definitely want to wait to move out when I get married. I just feel like that's the right thing to do. Some people live by themselves and they already have their own place, and if they're in a relationship, you know, they're still dating, they'll still end up living by themselves. And sometimes I do hear like if they end up getting married, they get up their own place and then they'll end up moving in together. Yeah, honestly, I don't know when I'll be in a relationship yet, and I know that's only in God's hand. Yeah, I'll still be living here with my parents until whenever the time being is when I'll move out. Guys, I would say it is probably maybe the healthiest and the best decision for me to move out when I get married. Yes, lastly, I do want to end up saving for a car first. It's very smart to end up buying your own car first and then moving out. There's people even that make a lot of good money by themselves and they already have their own place, but for me, I'm not even in that boat. Okay, my next question is, what is your relationship status? If you guys couldn't tell by the sound of it, of my last question that I answered, I am currently single right now. I've been single for almost 2 years now, which it to me does not feel like 2 years. It's like, for me, I still don't mind staying single right now, but at the same time, I really want to be in a relationship. I still desire to be in a relationship. I desire to, you know, date for marriage. I really do want kids someday. I do want a family. It has been a very long process since I have been single. I mean, I've been growing a lot maturely by myself, and I know God is saying, you know, he's still keeping this door closed. You know, whenever the time comes being, he will open the door and the time will come right when I will be in a relationship. And it does take a lot of growth for maturity to be in a relationship. I've even had some of my friends from church and some other like elderly like members from the church even like come up to me. They even said like, you know, I've seen you grown so much as a mature woman. Like, you have grown so much for the past like 2 years or how many other months. I've been getting so many sweet comments of just all of those, just how much I've grown. I definitely feel like I can see like a lot of like spiritual and maturity growth in myself. One of my friends, she has actually like gotten into a relationship recently, and I'm over here just like, man, all of my friends, well, at least most of my friends are in relationships right now. And I'm like, man, why am I single right now still? Why am I not in a relationship? I know that time hasn't come for me yet. And I know I'm pretty much at the age right now where I will be dating or even married too, because there has been very many young couples getting married, even at my age, because I am 22, or even like a little bit younger than me, which is honestly pretty insane. But yes, I am single. And so I'm just hoping one day, you know, I will be in a relationship. I still have that desire to be in a relationship. Now I cannot control my own timing of when the timing will come when I will be in a relationship. I know right now I'm giving it to God and I'm just trusting him. Yes, right now in the moment it does suck that I'm not in a relationship still, but at the same time it does feel good to be single still, because I still need to grow a little bit more. And for me, every single time I see one of my friends like in a relationship, like they're either holding hands in public. This actually happened to me. If you guys didn't see my 4th of July vlog, you guys should watch that. Obviously I didn't get any footage of this, but I was literally right behind one of my friends and her current boyfriend right now. They were in front of me holding hands, and I'm just standing there just by myself. And I'm like, man, I really wish I had this right now. But at the same time, I'm like, I know I don't have it right now, but I know the waiting does suck for me right now. But in the end, I know everything is just gonna be okay. Okay, for next question, this is a very long question, but this is also a really good question too. It just says, if I did do cosmetology, what would I have done instead? And if I majored in something else, would I have stayed at the current school that I graduated from, or would I have committed to a different school? This is a very, very good question. So if I did not major in cosmetology, I had a few choices. I've already taken photography, but I would have probably maybe stick with that, or I would have probably done maybe graphic design, or I would have maybe also majored in something in like art design, because I really love doing art. I love doodling. I just love like painting, coloring, just anything like that. I've not done coloring in a while, but that's always been something I've always enjoyed growing up. Or also, I would have actually also majored in probably something in music. So one of my best friends, she goes to college right down by the beach, and it's called UNCW. And so I would have probably gone to this school. It's a university, and so I actually have like seen a little bit of the campus. I haven't seen the entire thing. If you guys did see my girls' weekend beach trip, I actually was there, and I have seen like the campus like from just driving past from it. As let me tell you, the campus is so beautiful. I did hear very good things about this school. My friend, she majors in film, and I do think they have like a music like program there. I don't really remember, but if I did have to pick all the choices that I did say, I would definitely say I would have majored in music. I've probably maybe been like a music artist, because I do love singing and I love just music. I love listening to it. I listen to it 24/7. 7. Ever since I was very young, I've always just loved just singing out loud, like just randomly in the house. I also did choir when I was maybe like 5, and I did it all growing up. I did it all throughout middle school, and I just really enjoyed it. And then now I have been getting into some music with this one guy. He actually does his own music, and I've been a couple of his songs. I think it's so fun. Just something about music has just always given me such a joy in my life. Yeah, if I didn't go to the school I did go to, I went to a community college. I would have gone to university, and growing up for me, university has never been like a big part in my life. With something with this campus in particular, it had just really just like given a spark. Because yes, there's so many things to do at this campus. Just the campus itself is just so beautiful, and plus you're literally near the beach too. I know if I did go to this campus, I probably wouldn't have a lot of time to go to the beach. It's just me thinking about it. You're just literally near the beach, and growing up, I've always been such a beach girly. I've always loved going to the beach. That's like one of the reasons why I would have chose this campus if I didn't go to the current school that I just graduated from. Really, really love the beach. Like, I could just literally live by the beach. Just even thinking about it right now, I'm like, I actually really wish I was down there at that campus right now. But you know what? It's okay. God had a different plan for me, and I think cosmetology was just the better fit for me. Yes, even though out of all the things that I did name of, I do love all of them, but mostly for me, I really love cosmetology. I really think it was a better pick for me and a better career, because ever since I have been growing up, I've always loved doing makeup. Now that I love doing hair, I just think it was just the better pick for me, and I think God already knew in this time that he knew that I was going to be in this career, in this field. Okay, now for this question, this one is kind of going back to like when I was talking about having my own business someday. And this question is, if I would have my own business someday, what services would I mainly focus on? I would have mainly focused on just color and haircuts. I do love coloring. I think ever since my second semester of when I was in the program, I instantly just fell in love with doing color. The thing about doing color is so fun. I think you can just do so many cool designs with doing color. Really do lots of like multicolors or maybe just one color, and it can just turn out just so freaking pretty. Also, I've had like people like come up to me and like give compliments on like my work when I was in school. And so many people have said, oh my gosh, you have such a talent for doing color. Like, you should totally go for color. I don't know, just something like that. Like, I've had so many people like compliment just all of my work and like saying I should definitely do color. And it was during that moment in my second semester that I was like, oh my gosh, color is so much fun. I really want to do color someday. And yes, till this day, I still love doing it. I've also colored my friends' hairs, like a couple of my friends' hairs, like a few times. And yes, I still enjoy it. And this is definitely something I want to pursue and do for the rest of my life, is sticking with just color. There are many services with cosmetology like perms, men's haircuts, all of those. I could never do men's haircuts. The haircut part, I don't want to do men's haircuts. I didn't get on with color. I want to do obviously women's color and women's haircuts. That's all I want to focus on. And if I had to name my business, and I know this was not a question, honestly, I don't know. I'm not even there at that point yet. Yeah, color has always been a passion of mine. I would definitely do colors and haircuts, and also with styling with that. Okay, my next question is, what are some of your favorite hobbies? I'm still going to answer this question, but I actually do have like a few new favorite hobbies that I've been loving to do. I already mentioned this one, but I really love doing music. I also really love traveling. I just think traveling is just so enjoyable. It's so fun. I haven't been like traveling to like a lot of places yet. Like, I've never been out of the US. Only hopefully someday, but yes, as of right now, I just don't even have the money for it. But my favorite places I really love to travel is, I love going to the beach. If you guys can already tell, I feel like I've been posting a lot of like beach content. Obviously, one of my other favorite hobbies is this, what I'm doing right now. I love doing YouTube. It's so crazy to me. Thinking back 2 years ago, I started my channel, which is so insane to me. Now it has just been one of my favorite hobbies I love to do. I love picking up the camera, and now I love just filming content. I would have never imagined myself doing YouTube or maybe just even filming content, but I mean, now it is just so enjoyable, and I love just making new like lifestyle videos. I think traveling videos is just one of my favorites. I could seriously give a lot of answers for like my favorite hobbies, but I think music, doing YouTube, and traveling are just like one of like my favorite hobbies I love to do. Oh, also, I did forget, I love doing volleyball. I've been doing volleyball growing up ever since I was 12, and obviously I'm now 22, and so I still play volleyball, still for fun. I have not played volleyball in a while because I've been very, very busy. And yes, volleyball is definitely a very fun hobby to do. I just still love doing it till this day. I've been playing it for so many years now, and ever since I've been playing it, it just never gets old. Guys, I have one final question, and I don't know why I'm smiling so much, but one of my friends said updates on the one boy. Okay, I'm seriously trying not to blush right now. I think I'm getting a little bit red right now. Well, I did say I am single, but I do have a crush on somebody right now. I have been friends with this guy for like 2 years now, and nothing serious isn't really going on. I'm not gonna spill any names, but I know you're watching this for who asked this question. I love you, and I knew you were gonna ask this question, so I'm gonna answer it very honest and blunt. Anyways, like I said, there has just been nothing serious going on right now. I'm still taking my time with growing maturely by myself, and I know he's doing the same, and so I want to make sure that we are both protecting ourselves, because what I don't want happening is I really don't want the both of us to instantly cross that line of, like, you know, from boyfriend to girlfriend. And if something didn't happen to work out in the moment, I didn't want one of us or maybe both of us like stepping back from that line, and yes, it'll just be very, very awkward. Well, so I'm so sorry guys. I was filming on my phone and then I tried to film another clip and then it just said like my storage was full. I don't know how that happened. Well, I can't even use my mic right now because I can only use it on my phone. But anyways, answering the question, I forget where I left off. Anyways, I think what I said, I think what I don't want for the both of us is to immediately just cross the line, you know, from going to a relationship, and you know, if something didn't end up working out in the moment, then it would just be a little bit awkward to like go back. I just want to make sure I'm protecting myself, and I know he wants to do the same. He's trying to protect himself, and I know there's some areas that I need to grow in, there's some areas that he needs to grow in. I know it sucks right now, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but I know God has me in this moment right here. God has him in this moment right here where, you know, he's not letting us get together right now. But it was really weird. I think it was like last year in like June, I like ended up started to like him, and it was super weird. Like I started to catch feelings for him because I'm like, I've always seen him as like my little brother, even though I'm only a year and a half older than him, but still in that moment it just felt so weird. I don't know why. And whenever in those first few moments when I started to like him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening right now? At first I didn't really know what to think, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to catch feelings for this guy that I have known for a while. I mean, I've known him for 2 years now, but this was like last year in the moment when I've only known him for like a year, but still that moment just felt so weird and so surreal. I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, why am I starting to like him? You know, on other hands, he is just such a sweet guy. He's literally so nice. He's so caring. I would say so many other words that I can describe him. I would say he's just always been there for me no matter what, and he has been there for me through many hard situations that I've gone through. He is funny, he does make me laugh, and he is just literally just such a sweetheart. I just think he is just like the most loyal and caring person I have ever met. In other words, we're just still trying to work on ourselves, and I know hopefully down the road maybe it will end up happening. That was my last question. That was all the questions I had. I think I answered like 10 questions, and guys, I'm really sorry for the switch up. I was filming on my phone and yeah, that little thing happened, but now I'm filming on my camera, which I don't really mind. Anyways, do comment down below any videos you guys want to see or you guys want me to film, because yes, I do need more video ideas and I'm seriously just running out. So I'm ending today's video here, and that was all the questions I had. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will be linking the mini mics that I got on Amazon, so if you guys are ever interested, you guys should definitely go check those out. Anyways, stay tuned for my next video, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!